I want you to look at my body language, my tone now, and I want you to tell me, what am I thinking? Yeah. Try think, what am I thinking? Go on. That's completely wrong. I was thinking, I can't wait to have couscous later. This is very important. You looked at my eyes, you looked at my body language, you came to a conclusion which was completely wrong. I was thinking, I can't wait to eat couscous in a little while. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is there's two ways to go about this, yeah? One is I'm saying to you is that this notion that I can look into someone's eyes and I can tell what they're thinking and what they're saying, what they're feeling, all this, I think that that's overrated. And I think that most people, they don't have that quality to be able to do that. That's the first thing I would say. But I'm saying let's assume your cousin is everything you're saying. He's intimidating, he looks down on you, all of these things. Let's imagine just for a second, because I'm saying I wouldn't even go to that level, but let's imagine he is all of that. Now what? Imagine he's all those things, the way you're saying he is. Now what in terms of that relationship with him? So you've come to the conclusion that he's not righteous. Have you had a conversation with him at all about any of this stuff? If you want to listen to my advice, you want to ignore it, you want to throw it in the bin, no problem at all. But I want you to listen without trying to justify your position for a second, yeah? What I would say, first of all, right, is that when it comes to our family members, we're in a very difficult position because when it comes to our family, we cannot cut ties, okay? You can distance from people, like if they're very toxic or if they're harmful, all these things, definitely you can distance from them, all these kind of things. But if I have a situation where I have someone who's going to be in my life, they're toxic, they're negative, they hate me, they don't like me, all this kind of stuff, and I feel I've come to the judgment, and it sounds very judgmental, by the way, for you to say this person is not righteousness, this person is not righteous, I think there's a problem there. Fundamentally, if this is someone who I can distance from, I don't have to interact with, I'm never going to see them again, all right, fine, maybe it's okay. But if this is someone who's going to be in my life when it comes to births, deaths, marriages, different situations, me going to their house, they come to my house, all of this, what I would advise is that you need to get out of your head because there's a whole lot of judgment, there's a whole lot of conclusions that are here. And I would say I would at least give the other person the benefit of the doubt. And I would have the guts to go to that person and say, listen, bro, I feel like you're manipulating me. I feel like you're trying to intimidate me. I feel like you're not righteous. I feel like you got bad intentions towards me. Now, you can tell me I'm completely wrong, and I will accept that. Or you can say, yes, you are. But what I'm saying is that if this person was going to be in my life a lot, I would not just be like thinking about it and fundamentally affecting you. And I'm saying the way it's going to stop affecting you and I stop having power over you is if you go and have this conversation with this person. Because I feel like your judgments, your conclusions, all of these things, I think they're very judgmental. And I think when you do this, I think you put yourself in a bad place. You put the other person in a bad place in terms of your own view, and there's a disservice. And this is what I'm saying to you, even if you are right that he is this and he's done black magic and all of this stuff, imagine he's done all of that, I would still have a conversation with this person and I'll be like, look, bro, I feel like when we speak, it's like this, or when we do things, it's this, it's this. You have to be open to the fact that you are wrong. Just like my couscous example, it could be that the conclusions you have come to are wrong. It could be you're 100% right. But if this is someone who you're going to forever interact with, they're going to play on your mind, they're going to do, I'm telling you the best way to deal with this is a direct conversation. If we are not open to ideas and suggestions, it's going to be a mess, right? There is 35 years of baggage here in the situation that he's describing. And I'm sure all of you have decades of baggage with your families and all these kind of things, okay? What I'm saying fundamentally is that you've got to be very, very careful about the conclusions that you come to, and then thinking that these conclusions are like wahi from Allah. This is what happens in a lot of situations, right? Where we actually feel like what we are thinking is wahi from Allah. Okay, so like I was in this situation, I saw the brother's eyes and I could tell he was being evil towards me, this, that. And then we think about that like it's like wahi. And it might be that you got 15 examples of the last 20 years where this person was rude to you, they were arrogant. And I'm saying if they were actually like that, what I'm saying is firstly, I'll be very careful of having conclusions that are like wahi. Like in my mind, it's like Allah sent me a text message, this person is evil, this is confirmed. I'll be very careful about having those kind of conclusions. And then secondly, I'm saying even if I came to those conclusions, the least I think we should do with family, with friends, you can just be like, okay, forget this guy. I don't want him as my friend, end of story. But with family, I would at least have a conversation with them. Because what happens with the conversation is that it basically dilutes what you're feeling. And that's why when I have a disagreement with people, I usually have two options. Number one option is that I let it go. In my heart, I say, you know what, this person wronged me. This person messed me around. They were bad to me. It's okay. I can let it go. It's a minor thing. It'll go from my heart. I don't care. It's gone. If the option is no, I can't let it go, I don't feel like that, then my only other option is to go and speak to that person directly. I would not go to my other friend and go, oh, bro, that guy's a joker, man. He did this to me. No. You go direct, you speak to that guy, and you give that guy the opportunity to clarify what he's saying, and you can raise your complaint as well. Most of the issues I find, family mediations, all these kind of problems, is because the people who should be talking to one another directly, they are not. They're going to external parties and other people, and they're talking, and then usually the word gets round that they think of you like this, and it's just a mess. So I'm saying when it comes to these kind of relationships, guys, the best thing you can do is either let it go or go and speak to the people directly and deal with those situations directly. Even if you think this person is evil, they're bad, this, that, just be just. Give the person at least an opportunity to say, hold on, no, that's not the case. This is the case. This is the case. This is the case. And think good of people. Be positive about people. Of course, you don't want to be an idiot. Someone keeps stealing money from you and you're like, oh, no, he's not stealing money. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying be balanced. Don't be overcritical. Don't come to sincere judgments. The Prophet said, you don't know what's in someone's heart. You might say he's not righteous, he's this, he's doing evil. Yep, of course. Some actions will show you, his actually what is in his heart to some level. But I would rather be thinking good of someone and be wrong rather than thinking bad of someone and then be wrong.